Hey, Eagle Run 23 here. Man, I really messed up on this pan situation. Apparently, a wire wheel and a flap sander are not the way to clean cast iron. Um, I want to apologize to anyone I led astray. Um, my previous video, I'm going to leave it up, but I've got a bunch of pinned comments there, and I will go back and edit a card in the very beginning of that video so that it will direct you to this video and maybe some subsequent videos. Also, I need to send you to a site called the Mudbrooker. I'll leave a link down in the description. I'll probably also put it up on screen here. The Mudbrooker took me to task in the comments. A couple of you took me to task in the comments. And they were just really sad about how I treated this pan. And I'm making this video because, one, I'm trying to redeem myself, and two, I need to apologize, and three, I would like to maybe show a little bit of where I'm at in the progress of this. So, this cast iron skillet came from my grandmother's estate. No one knows anything about it. She could have bought it at a garage sale. She did some of that. It could have been her mother's. She kept some things like that. That would have been my great-great-grandmother. Could have been her. She did a lot of cooking and apparently liked cast iron. No one knows if this is her pan, but I can tell you this. It's set in my garage over here in the corner of the shop for about 3 years, and I thought it had rust, but actually the pan was very well protected by an awesome layer of seasoning, which is what led me to my last video and the subsequent destruction of this pan. Now, I'm going to finish this project, and many of you voted that way in the last video anyway. I'm going to finish this product because I want to put this pan to use, and I'm going to try to see if I can earn a spot in the kitchen with this pan, just because of what it's been through here and my mistakes. But anyway, so let me bring you up to where I'm at. 8-inch skillet. It's unlogoed. We don't know what it is. I believe this is a mold mark, according to what I've been discovering with some research. I don't know what the 120 is, but it's possible that this is a lodge pan from the early 1900s. Some of the distinct marks here being the handle with the rib and the way that it attaches to the pan here, or this reinforcing little lip here. Those would lead me to believe that it could be a lodge from the early 1900s, which means it could be quite valuable. Now, obviously, I've probably messed it up, but that's fine. I'm going to keep it and use it, so I'm not going to sell it. I don't care what it's worth. It was worth nothing sitting in the corner of my garage, so I had debated throwing it out and not even shooting a video on it. So I'm glad that it's going to be saved, and I'm going to do my best to do that. So where we're at now is one application of Easy Off Oven Cleaner, and it did an amazing job, and actually it was way easier than what I was doing that wasn't working with a grinder. So I'm going to see if I can scrape some of this out, especially out of the detail here, because it's pretty thick, and I don't know how well. I don't want to spend 5 cans of Easy Off just to get that out. I'm going to see if I can chunk some of that out, and it's going to go back in the bag. I used a plastic trash bag, sprayed the thing down 360 all the way around, and let it set for about 5 or 6 hours. It did a great job. I hit it with steel wool, which is okay according to the Mudbrooker, and this is where it's at right now. So there's still a lot of junk on here. It's going to need another application at minimum, but anyway, this is where I'm at right here, and I wanted to just hop on here and show you where I'm at and apologize to those of you who I offended. And I'm glad that I was able to learn something about cast iron. Kind of fun, actually. I really enjoyed watching a lot of videos that are out there, and I should have done a little bit more research. It's not really like me to just jump in on stuff, but on the other hand, I do like to jump in and figure stuff out. So that maybe cost me on this once here. So, all right, well, we're gonna get this pan cleaned up, get it back in the easy off, and we'll follow back up with you. Alright, so this is going to go back in the easy off. I'm going to see if I can clean it up a little bit with chunking some of that stuff out. But anyway, if you can help me identify this pan, that would be awesome. I would love to know a little bit more about it. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.